Okay. Yep. Good morning, chiropractic family. It's Charlie with Mountain Man Digital. And I am in a sweatshirt as opposed to a cozy sweater or some flannel. And I also have on my, long johns, because I'm getting ready to do a winter day hike today. So I'm not overnight camping or anything like that. But I figure you guys are probably getting pretty sick of staring at the back wall, the door, the trees, whatever else. So I'm actually going to be recording the next week's worth of content out in the woods at Wacona National Park. And I'm hoping to hit one park every week for the next forever, until you guys get sick of it, until you say, hey, Charlie, I don't really care, whatever it might be. So that's what you guys are going to see from me. So I'm going to be bringing hopefully interesting different content to you guys with some nice vistas, some interesting locations, things you guys hopefully haven't seen before. So hopefully you'll really like that stuff. A big part of that is preparedness. So for me, what that means is I'm going to be bringing an insulated backpack with a water hydration bladder in it. The reason why it needs to be insulated for the winter is so that it doesn't freeze. I'm also going to be bringing along some small snacks and a dry change of gloves, because those two things are massively important. You get your hands wet and then they get cold. It's a bad time. I'm going to bring 2 hats. I'm bringing a heavier one and a lighter one. And that's a pro tip I learned many years ago. The reason why you do that whenever you're hiking, splitting wood, camping, really anything outdoors in the winter, the reason why you bring 2 hats, a heavy one and a light one, is because you're going to heat up as you do more work out in the bush, as it were. And the lighter hat will allow some sweat to escape, some heat to escape, so you won't sweat as much. And there's nothing worse than sweating a bunch in a hat, taking it off, freezing your head, and then putting it back on, and what's it full of? Ice cold sweat. So if you're planning on exerting yourself, you switch to that lighter hat. If you're going to stop for a few minutes, you switch to the heavy hat. You see? And when you do that, what it does is it really stops you from having like the frozen head problem, which can give you headaches, makes you super exhausted, it dehydrates you, lots of problems with that. So you're probably thinking, Charlie, I'm here to learn digital marketing. I don't care. Well, the deal with this stuff is that it's just like preparing your foundations for digital marketing moving into 2019. When you're getting ready to set up a website, to search engine optimize that website, to start doing some organic outreach via social, to start building online community, to do Facebook ads, to do Google ads, the first piece is preparedness. And preparedness means getting things ready before you even start designing that site, before you even start trying to do search engine optimization or paid ads or organic social or content creation or blogging or anything like that. Have your ducks in a row first. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is what you want to focus on before you start anything is who your ideal patient is and why they need to come see you, and what service you offer to them that is going to be the first, the biggest, or the best. And I think a lot of chiropractors miss this piece. They go, well, I adjust people. What's the big deal? And that is the big deal. Okay, it's a big deal that you help people feel healthier through chiropractic care. And you have to figure out what your soundbite, what your passion, what your 1-minute why story is before you do anything else, right? I help chiropractors because I hurt my back and I noticed that chiropractors needed help marketing themselves to the public and educating the public about chiropractic. And so that's my passion. I want to help more chiropractors get the good word of chiropractic out into the world. And that's my passion. That's what I work on. So for you, what is your ideal client? For me, it's chiropractors, right? You are a chiropractor, so you need to look at what your ideal patient is. Is it an amateur athlete? Is it a pro athlete? Is it families? Is it pediatric chiropractic care? Is it animal chiropractic care? Whatever it might be, take a look at those people. What are their fears? What are their desires? What are their hopes and dreams? And this sounds a little woo-woo, but honestly, you want to get to know your ideal patient as well as you know your best friend. And that is the preparedness that you need before you do anything else. Okay? You need to have a concrete understanding of who your ideal patient is and why they want to work, why they need to work with you. Okay? Because if there's not real pain and a need for them to come see you, they're not going to. Free adjustment, discounted adjustment, free rock tape, supplements, doesn't matter. All right? They're not going to make the drive into the office to see you unless what you're doing aligns with them so perfectly that they are compelled to come in the door. Okay? And this isn't that difficult, because if you're a practicing chiropractor, you already have some people like this coming in the door right now. So think about those people, right? Think about Mrs. Jones, who comes in for her 1 o'clock adjustment like she does every month, right? And if you aren't entirely sure why she's coming in, ask her some questions. Hey, Mrs. Jones, I am so enthusiastic about how you are always here for every monthly adjustment. I can tell that you're getting benefits A, B, and C from it. How do you feel? Oh, I feel great, blah, blah, blah. Well, I know it's a big time commitment for you to take this out of your day every month and come in. What really motivates you to come in? Ask. It's okay. She's not going to be like, well, come to think of it, I don't need to, see you later. She's going to tell you why she's so compelled to come see you. Okay? And that's information that you can't Google search, you can't forum post. There's no other way to get this except talking to your patients and finding out what they really love about you and what pain points you're solving for them. And when you know that, you don't need offers. You don't need discounts. You don't need special promotions. You don't need any of that. You need your offer that specifically speaks to these people. And then you're going to have an office full of Mrs. Joneses who can't wait to come see you every month. All right, guys? So that's preparedness. And it is the first step of marketing. If you don't have a basic understanding of who your ideal patient is and why they come to see you, nothing else is going to work. So do some work on that today. Try and get a feel for who these people are. If you have questions about how to figure this out, you don't know where to start, comment down below, send me a message, hit me up on direct message on Facebook. That's generally the easiest way to get in touch with me. Or just post in the comments and see what other people say. There's a lot of really smart folks listening to these videos. So thanks a lot, guys. You're going to see some more videos from me out in the bush pretty soon, and I'll talk to you later.